Welcome, grandparents and special friends. My name is Allie Page, and I'm the Director of Development here at Cary Academy. This is my third year here, and today's celebration is absolutely one of my favorites of the entire year. Because today we celebrate you, our loved ones who make such an impact on our community. I know what you're thinking though. This year, today looks different. And you know what? You're right. It does look different. While the students are outside this building and making their way to class, they're doing it in small groups. They're doing it masked. And today, they have to do it without you joining them. It's not how any of us envision today looking. Yet even though some of the obvious things do look quite different, do you know what's the same? Do you know what's the same today as it has been every year? The value of you, your support, your care, and your love continue to surround our students and propel them forward. They look to you. They lean on you, and they learn from you. They learn from you about family, about sacrifice, about community, and most importantly, about love. You do so much for all of us. Whether near or far, you have a unique place in the lives of our students. And in appreciation of that impact, we want to make a day for you. We want to set aside time to put you first. So today, I invite you to get a warm cup of coffee, a comfortable chair, and a charged computer battery. Take some time to relax and enjoy yourselves, and enjoy a visit to Cary Academy through your screen for some performances, videos, greetings, and some love. The tradition of this day is to honor the impact you all have on our community. And while it may look different in execution this year, the meaning stands true. We will be lost without you. Our students will be lost without you. As always, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being you. We look forward to seeing you again next year, and enjoy the performances.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Allie, for those wonderful words. My name is Dr. Ehrhardt, and I'm the head of school here at Cary Academy, and I am actually speaking to you this morning virtually, but actually from our theater, where we would normally be welcoming you for an introduction to the day, where you'd get a chance to go about and see your grandchildren or special friends in action. I'm so sorry that we're not able to do that, and I want to share a few thoughts with you about how this year and last year have gone for our students, and a little bit of perspective about how we are approaching this unique time in our nation and our world's history, as well as our school's history. You may have heard a little bit from your grandchildren or your own children about how things have operated since March, but I wanted to fill you in a little bit because I know that sometimes stories don't always make it there. Cary Academy went virtual in March last year when the pandemic first started, and our students remained virtual all through the spring semester. Now, we were very fortunate, not only because your grandchildren are unbelievably well-suited and well-prepared to handle a transition like that, but so are our faculty and staff. And so the spring was very, very different than what anybody expected, but everyone handled that transition so wonderfully, and we were very, very pleased to see that learning did indeed continue. The most important foundation, solid academic preparation, continued throughout the spring. We got some wonderful results of that hard work early on in the summer when our advanced placement tests came back, and Cary Academy's averages were right at the same numbers as we traditionally see when we're doing face-to-face schooling. And so our faculty and staff were reporting that students were learning, our students reporting that they were learning, but clearly something was missing in that face-to-face interaction that we always have with our students when we're here on campus. We started this year, again, virtually. We weren't quite comfortable with where the virus spread was in Wake County and in North Carolina, so we started the year virtually. But most recently, we have transitioned back into on-campus learning in what we consider to be a cohort-based or a hybrid-based model. In effect, while about 8% of our students are continuing to study virtually because of some choices that they needed to make within their own family circumstances, over 90% of our students are on campus every other day or 2 days a week. And while that is not the same as traditional full-on classes, it is providing unbelievably wonderful opportunities to reconnect face-to-face with student-to-student and student-to-faculty interaction. And just based on the early reactions from the first couple of weeks of having students back on campus, your grandchildren are thrilled to be back. And the energy that they have brought has revitalized our faculty and staff as well. And we are so, so excited to see that happening. Now, of course, since March, all the way through now, things have looked and felt very, very differently. And maybe as a grandparent, certainly as a parent myself with a child in college right now, I have lamented the loss of some of the hopes and dreams I had for my own son as he's experiencing his college experiences right now. And so one of the things that we've noticed when students are coming back onto Carey Academy is their unbelievable resiliency to make this moment their own moment. So they are learning. They don't know any better around what types of things are possible, and they are embracing this time in their lives to make it their own. So whether or not it be entrepreneurial activities that are still happening, whether or not it be clubs and activities that are happening both on campus, virtually, whether or not it be the athletic seasons that look a little bit different this year but are still ongoing for our students, they are embracing the moment to make it their own. In many ways, we may recall these types of things ourselves when we were younger. I certainly remember when I was a student in school, going through things that this generation just doesn't do, right? Fallout shelter drills, nuclear Holocaust drills, hiding under our desk for those kinds of things. All of those experiences are a part of my experience and my generation going through school in the same way that our students today, your grandchildren, will make and own this experience themselves. And so, while we feel a deep sense of loss that you can't be with us today, we want you to know that your grandchildren are handling this moment beautifully. They are learning, they are happy, and while we can't wait to move into full on-time learning and get the pandemic behind us, we know that there will be so many wonderful learnings and experiences that will shape us moving forward from this time now. So with that, thank you so much for taking the time to join us virtually, and we really can't wait to see you in person next year. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Linda Velto. I'm the collaborative pianist and assistant vocal music teacher here at Carey Academy. Today I have the pleasure of working with two violinists who are both in the 11th grade. Sophia Liu will be playing Concerto No. 3 in B minor, an excerpt of the first movement by Camille Saint-Saëns. Vinith Upadhyaya will be playing Sonata in D major, the first and second movements by Jean-Marie Leclerc. I hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name is Les Turner, and I'm Director of Bands here at Carey Academy. I would like to introduce to you a 2021 senior member of the Carey Academy Band Program. This young man has been an outstanding job for us throughout all of his years here at CA. He's a wonderful pianist, he's a wonderful music theorist, and overall very positive person to have around. He was also recognized most recently as the 2020 All-National Jazz Pianist for the ensemble this year. A huge honor that could not go to a better individual. Please enjoy Marvin Kuntz on piano.
special friends. This is a little different of Grandparents' Day because it's virtual, but I hope you guys have a fun time watching the videos.
Hi, happy Grandparents and Special Friends Day. I hope you all enjoy watching these videos we made, and I know you can't be on campus, but this is a fun alternative.
Happy Grandparents' Day!
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Happy Grandparents' Day.
Hi, happy Grandparents' Day.
Hello, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, grandparents.
Thank you, grandparents.
Happy Grandparents' Day.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. Happy Grandparents' Day.
Hello, grandparents and special friends. Welcome to Curie Academy. Today I am going to tell us the story of me and my grandparents. So my grandparents is currently living in China. And I used to live with them, kind of. They took me to school every day, and they took care of me while my mom and dad was busy working and getting money. So there was this one instance where they took me to a zoo, took me to the Shanghai Zoo.
Happy Grandparents' Day! One of the memories I have of my grandparents is our Sunday dinners. We used to go to their house and they used to have dinners, and then we used to play games. And then them always coming to support me when I was in high school, sitting on the bleachers and cheering me on. So happy Grandparents' Day!
Hi grandparents, I really miss you. Hope you can make it to Grandparents' Day even though you guys are in China. I hope everything is going well for you guys. I really miss you. Remember that one time when we went fishing in the park? That was very fun.
Hello to all the grandparents out there. You guys are wonderful. You're amazing. I really appreciate my grandparents. I remember how in elementary school, my grandpa would always drop me off at school and wake me up in the morning. Funny story, when I was younger, I never wanted to get out of bed. So my grandpa would dump a bucket of water to get me out of bed. And I really appreciate it now because they really took care of me when my parents were busy and working and trying to provide a good education for me. Yeah, and that's basically it. You guys are amazing. Bye.
Happy Grandparents' Day, everybody. My favorite memory, which may sort of be kind of funny, is that when I went to my grandparents' house when I was real little, and this is when I was 6 or 7 years old, we only had 3 channels at our house when I was growing up. And to go to Grandma and Grandpa's house, they had way more channels than we had. And one of the main shows that we got to watch was Batman and Robin. Again, happy Grandparents' Day.
When we were younger, our grandparents always took us to this little shop called the Candy Train, and it was in the mall close to their house. And every single year that we visited them, we always went to this candy train, and we each got probably several pounds of candy. And it took us about a week to eat it all. But that was a memory that we had with our grandparents. We visited them every year and went to the candy train, and that was kind of our tradition. Unfortunately, the candy train did shut down a couple of years ago, but it's still something that I'll always remember about our grandparents.
My fondest memories with my grandparents would have to be when I was about 9 years old, and we vacationed in the Caribbean every summer. And one summer we were at a restaurant, and my grandmother ordered lobster, and she went to crack the lobster, and it sprayed the entire table and the whole table next to us. And that's one of my greatest memories with my grandmother in Antigua.
So back when I lived in Tennessee with my grandparents, one time we invited them over to our house for the 4th of July. And in Tennessee, one thing you need to know about it is the sky's the limit for fireworks, quite literally. And so we had bought a bunch of really big fireworks, and I wanted to set them off with my dad. And I quickly ran back to my grandmother and sat on her lap, but the firework tilted and it went straight for me and my grandmother. It barely missed us, and it went into our neighbor's car, and yeah, no more car.
Okay, so my grandparent was born in Africa and migrated to the New World with barely any money, and then he raised my dad, who then raised me.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Happy Grandparents' Day. One of the best memories that I have of my grandparents is spending every Christmas Eve night at their house, waiting for Santa Claus to come visit the next morning. and getting up and having a big breakfast. Happy Grandparents' Day.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa. I miss you so much. We haven't seen each other in over a year. I really hope that you can come see me sometime and we can hang out and be together. Remember that time when we were at the sushi place and a grandma thought that the wasabi was an avocado, so she ate it all? We were all dying of laughter. I can't wait to make more memories with you and to have fun. Bye!
Hi, grandparents. I hope you guys are hanging in there. I know it's sad because it's virtual this year, but I hope you guys still have a great time. Just remember that I love you guys and I miss you guys, and I hope we can see you soon when this whole coronavirus thing is over. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of Grandparents' Day, and yeah, tell me how it is after. Bye!